No fake argument. Okay, what's your witness? They just made something up. They're talking about a video being taken from behind a curtain and just created that to put something in my ear. I was not part of the conversation, as you heard. And we'll be grilling on my porch where I am right now momentarily. Now they're putting their trash out. Last night, all night, to call me them while they kept me from sleeping. They were putting smells of trash that sat in the house under my nose. And now they're not allowing my page to work. And I'm outside in the cold on my porch where I pay a mortgage and they pay rent. And now you hear sirens in the middle of nowhere. That's uncommon. Cops don't come out here at night. Occasionally you might catch one riding up or down this street or that road out front until about 11 or midnight. But for the most part, they do not come out here at night. This is the best place to fuck somebody up. By the time they get here, you'll be gone. And if you're able to get off with murder like me, it's ideal. But I told you, this is also like the Upland Avenue bullshit where they sound the sirens to poses a warning to the occupants. You know, those that are instrumental in gang stalking. Let's see how close it gets. Stop touching me in my arm. It's on State Route 177, passing by. So it's not the smallest town of 300 to 600 occupants that the consensus has wrong. It's not accurate. So that's why I said 300 to 600. When you heard me talk about speaking with the deputy or the assistant chief of police, when I first moved into this house last year, I mentioned that number to him that I had gotten off the internet, and he confirmed it being roughly a 50 to 75% in count deviation. And later on, you know, others said other numbers. And for some reason, that elder thought that he could bridge the gap between a large city by making that 1,000, making 100 8,000, where there's hundreds of thousands where I came from. I really need to let my phone charge. My meat is marinating right now. I will be grilling out tonight. That's another activity. I put some lumber in place, some garden lumber. Or not really garden lumber. It's more like wood timber in place around my yard or somewhere in my yard. They're ridiculous ass covert doggies, DARPA doggies, are acting like they see shit that they don't see moving right now because I stood up from that chair. And that corner where I put those 3 pieces of lumber, because you know when I get 8-foot lumber I can only bring 3 pieces at a time. So I brought that and I put it in place. When I got in, I marinated my meat. And hold on, let's go a step further to show you what they're trying to claim. I just ran off of my porch, and you see the page started to load immediately, trying to distract me. So those are my glasses you see, but this is my window. For a couple of nights, I had my car parked in front of it. It's the window for my house, so you can see that if you're up on it from my view, you know there's a TV, but sometimes when vehicles pass by, they can't see from the mirror that there's a TV playing. So this is the type of activity they're trying to claim. They're trying to claim this room. She was trying to claim the yard. When I put the lumber out, that bitch rolled by and acted a fool. Came up a street she never takes. They only do that when they have something very, very significantly, an activity of mine that they want to claim or hide. She came up here and she kicked up dust and dirt. Okay, and then hurried up and ran inside her gate. She lives right behind my house. Her property is out back of mine. Okay, just like the house across the street, they don't face the same way as mine. We don't have the same street address. Okay, which is how all the geographical type shit is going on. But look, doggy's still playing stupid. They ain't looking over here at all. They staring at the end of my motherfucking yard. Look at that. Look. Oh, I can't capture it. That's the house across the street. Demons trying to let me know that I'm aggravating them and making it a point to try to claim my Mercedes-Benz that's parked right in front of my porch. Watch this. Motion detection. Them motherfuckers never get near my property, but they claim they do all the time. So yeah, trying to claim the shit. The purchases that I made today is what those raggedy ass motherfucking dummies have been doing. I got some brown rice going on my stove. Also, it should be done by now. It is about done by now. My meat that's marinating. I have 2 steaks. One is a ribeye. One is a T-bone. This is a ribeye. This is the T-bone, and under those T-bones are 3 chicken breasts. And then I have some zucchini and squash. I'm putting that on the grill tonight. This is the shit that they're claiming, all my nutritional value. And keep attaching their malignant ass deficiencies to me, okay? Affecting how shit works. So that means that if I were to go to the doctor right now, I get a blood result different than the one that I got before. I get a thyroid result different than the one I got before. They watch me occasionally and often don't make sure they don't capture it. Me burning motherfucking weight, burning fat all the time, and try to claim that it was them, and in fact put fat on me to combat what I burned. And so between nutrition and fat burning, no different than how I've always lived, this shit could never be possible. And you know that this water in the country, it's not a good water. So I don't ever cook with it. Occasionally I might boil something in it. I let this boil a little bit too long, so I'm giving it a quick rinse, and I'm going to let it sit and soak in some purified water. Not purified, spring water. If you saw how I looked when I was out earlier today, this is also something they often manipulate, is that when that I'm wearing wigs right now and not a weave. So that means it never comes, it comes off, and they try to lie and try to act like it was them. So under here, oh, I don't have a stocking cap on right now. That's because I haven't showered after being out all day. The time is 9:45. By the time I needed to get this rice out the way, I'm going to put this stuff on the grill in about 45 minutes. It'll be after midnight when I'm finally grilling. I'm going to complete this discussion question that I'm working on. Hopefully if it loads. And then I'm going to take a shower, and then I'm going to grill, and I'll be eating around that time. Another thing is they're trying to make sure that it stays quiet in my house. They act like they're claiming the black television shows that I watch on DABL, which is a network that I pick up from my antenna. I get the local, not even the local news. I get Oklahoma City's news, and I get, Dabble and a couple of other things. Occasionally I get Grimm and some other stuff, but I don't pay for cable. I'm not that person. I have had cable in the past, but it's just never been one of those things that I use it according to how much I'm home. And even though I'm home a lot more these days, my lifestyle has changed a whole lot. So I there's no need for it. It doesn't fit in. And yeah. They're even claiming that the noise, like, if they look, did I mute it before I went outside? Here's my, if they let this go or completely load, and then that disappeared. I have a draft that I'm working on. Anyways, so I left this on mute when I went outside on the porch. This is what's new to the area. That's what they're trying to see. They're trying to use this camera lens to claim that they saw that. And this video was never going to happen. I just so happened to notice that I didn't hear the TV and came in here for that.